You're listening to the Cheerful Soundman podcast. It's a show for event professionals about the adventures of producing stellar events with a smile. Today, Eric and John chat some more about getting started as a freelancer running your own production for clients or as a part of a crew, and share a few things to remember when you're just getting started. Before we hear those tips, remember to follow us over on Instagram or Facebook at The Cheerful Soundman. All right, here we go.
If you want to go on the trying to start your own company or become a freelancer, those type of things, I think the biggest things are communication with your clients. So I would put it that way as far as good open communication, planning in advance. I know that gets hard for a lot of folks. Like when I was doing this as a side hustle, it was a lot harder to get right back to people because I also had another job because it's trying to make it all work and, grow your business. And it's kind of so, and a lot of businesses in this industry, like many, start that way. And they start with, you're in a band or a DJ, you're in a band. And you have the equipment, and then other people are like, oh, you got to do a great job with your band. Will you come do our thing too? And, kind of on that come up, just being really communicating well with your clients and really talking to them, making sure you have their times right, making sure they know when you're going to arrive, making sure you know about power and all those things that kind of go into the event, but talking about it like not showing up to a surprise on the job site.
Yeah, I'd say the biggest thing in my experience is, first of all, just being good at what you're doing. Obviously, practice makes perfect. But when you're talking with a client, being ready to do your services cheaper, to kind of get yourself in the door and say, listen, I'm so confident at what I'm doing, let me just show you. I only need to make money this time. Let me just show you that I'm the best. And then once they see you're the best, they want more of it. So you kind of get them hooked on it. And this is going a different direction right now.
Yeah, well, give me a taste, man.
This sounds like I'm soliciting drugs.
Yeah.
So yes, our company.
First one's free, man.
Our company is drugs. That's what I'm trying to say.
First one's free, bro.
First one's free.
Yeah, keep you coming back for more. But it is, and so again, that kind of goes back to what I said at the beginning of the deal about when you're a stagehand and kind of knowing your worth at the beginning. And, again, I feel like we're in this Instagram culture of knowing your worth and you should charge what you're worth. And but the thing is, truthfully, the market decides what you're worth, and you're not worth anything if no one's willing to pay you it. So if you're the new guy starting out and nobody's going to pay you $5,000 to come do an event or a party or what have you, because you haven't shown that you deserve $5,000 to do it. And it doesn't mean you're not doing $5,000 worth of work. It just means you haven't proven to clients in the marketplace yet that you're there. So that might mean maybe you're just covering your actual costs of hey, I made $1,000, which pays, helps pay my truck bill, and the two guys I had help me, I slung them each $100, and I bought dinner for the guys, and we had a great night, and that was the whole budget for the show. But you're doing that to prove yourself, and kind of same with, like I said, with the stagehands and new tech starting out. Don't expect to get, I know freelance guys that get $600-700 a day, but they're ninjas.
Right.
These are third-degree black belt freelancers where they come in and they can, nothing goes wrong on their gig
they
ever.
Have all their certifications. I mean, they're completely battle hardened.
So there's kind of I think it kind of bothers me a little bit. There's a bit of a societal confusion on that of just because you know how to mix a band or know how to use a console, I should be getting $600 day rates for no, not until you're that ninja level. Because companies like us, we don't hire those guys for most things.
Right.
We hire them if we have a high profile thing, or need a project manager, a big deal. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, but
you took the words right out of my mouth.
There you go.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Cheerful Soundman podcast. We really hope you enjoyed it and maybe even got a little something out of it too. If you did, we'd love if you could subscribe and leave a review on Apple or Spotify podcasts. That would really make our day. Also follow us over on Instagram at The Cheerful Soundman. Stay tuned for the next episode dropping soon. And until then, don't suck and don't be a jerk.